Welcome back to Daily FAFO, your go-to for the latest headlines and deeper dives into today's hottest topics. Let's discuss an unexpected figure in the recent election cycle, Barron Trump, who played a surprisingly pivotal role in his father Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. At just 18, Barron Trump leveraged his insight into Gen Z culture to guide his father's outreach strategy, focusing on younger voters, particularly young men. Barron, a first-year college student at NYU, advised his father to shift campaign efforts toward podcasts and social media platforms rather than traditional news outlets. This included appearances on widely followed shows like The Joe Rogan Experience and Impulsive with Logan Paul, platforms popular among Gen Z and millennial audiences. Barron's influence extended to vetting podcast appearances, ensuring his father targeted spaces where young voters engage. The strategy worked. Trump saw significant gains among young male voters under 30, a demographic traditionally leaning Democratic. His success with this group helped narrow the youth vote gap and boost overall turnout for his campaign. Barron's role is a fascinating reminder that campaigns are evolving, with younger voices shaping how political figures connect with the electorate. It's a modern twist on family involvement in politics, with a Gen Z spin. Let's watch the following videos.
Like yours. So I have a son who's very smart and tall, Barron, right? And he knows all about you. He knows about guys I never heard of. He said, Dad, you don't know how big they are. They're big. You know, he told me how big. I said, who the hell is he? Like Ross. I did. He said, Dad, he's a great guy. I mean, guys that are doing, it's a whole new world out there.
It's a different world. And
but, you know, I'm on TikTok now.
Congratulations.
And I've done really well. No, but you know the crazy, have you seen the numbers? Billions of hits. It's crazy.
I'm sure. TikTok's a wild application.
And I've gone up 30 points. A Republican is always down 30 with young people. I'm plus 30. And I'm on TikTok.
I think
it's had a huge impact.
Young people are rejecting a lot of this woke bullshit.
Yeah,
young people are tired of being yelled at and scolded. They're tired of these people that they think are mentally ill telling them what the moral standards of society should be today. And people are upset.
It's a big...
But she thought that all these votes were for her. They were not. The votes that she got were people voting against Trump. And the votes that Trump got were the people voting for Trump. What the Harris campaign should have done, instead of avoiding Joe Rogan and podcasts, it turns out that Barron Trump, who looks like a runway model, was telling his father, you need to go on podcasts, you need to go on Joe Rogan. You know, he was 3 hours late to a rally because he was doing Joe Rogan because that was so important. So Barron Trump is a lot smarter than everybody in the Harris. They said they didn't go on Joe Rogan, the progressives around her. You heard what Carmel said. The progressives didn't want to go on Joe Rogan. Look, if I'm running, I'm going on Joe Rogan. I'm living on Fox. That's how you change minds. They played hide the ball. They lost badly. She should go away and never, ever come back. She spent almost $2 billion. They're raising money this week to pay off the debt. If you can't run your campaign, you damn sure can't run the country.
Barron, the amount of articles talking about Barron is the reason why Trump got elected because of all the podcasts.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Podcasts.
The young podcast.
And all the podcasts and all these
I agree
roles.
with that, by the way. That made a difference. You guys here made a difference.
I love it.
It makes a difference.
What would you say about Barron? Listen, I've hung out with a few of you. Barron's been very unique of a guy to be on. Like, I'm sitting there for an hour and a half, and I'm like, this guy's so entertaining. Talking crap, telling jokes, telling stories. Bunch of 30, 40, 50-year-olds are sitting there listening to him. He controlled the table for like an hour and a half. How is Barron?
He's so cool. That's like the one word I'll use for Barron. He's very cool. He's like the sleeper a little bit. He's kind of stayed out of the spotlight. Probably intentionally.
It's very hard to do so when you're 6'10", by the way.
It's a little hard to do. I know.
You kind of stick out.
It's funny, when I saw him on stage, I'm used to my husband and my father-in-law like being the tallest people. And then I saw like a clip of us all walking on stage the other night. And I was like, God, Barron makes us all look so little, which is okay with me because I'm 5'11". I don't mind taking a little bit off. Yeah, he's really smart. He's very cool, very entertaining. He's his father's son. Like, there's no doubt about it. And he's going to do really incredible things. I think you've already seen so far. He's really come in, and there have been many times I've been traveling over the course of the campaign with my father-in-law in the car with him going places, and Barron will call and he'll say, Dad, I have an idea as to how you can get more votes. And it'll be, you need to go meet, go to this baseball stadium or do this, whatever. Wow. He's always throwing ideas out there. And so, we got to give Barron some serious credit.
Right. Rob, I agree, Rob. Can you pull up that picture, Rob? The picture of Barron 2016 versus 2024.
I know. What a difference.
That's the best picture. People
makes me feel really old.
It was, well, you got to see this because they're sharing this. If you can pull this up, Rob. So it's a picture of him in 26. Go to the first one on the left. Look at him.
Look how cute Barron was.
And then look at him now.
I know. But do you see? I'm used to my father-in-law being pretty much taller than everybody.
How tall is he, by the way?
Who?
Is he 6'8"? Is he 6'9"?
I think he's 6'7".
Okay.
Yeah, because Eric is 6'5", and he's...
Eric is tall.
Yeah.
Don't discount one thing about Barron Trump. I mean, you guys all kind of were novices. You came to this, in 2016. You guys were in real estate. You guys were in other businesses.
He's been watching the whole time.
Barron Trump was raised in the White House.
Yeah.
He's the only Trump child that literally grew up in the White House.
That's right.
So his perspective is vastly different from probably everybody else's.
What do you think about this dynamic? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. See you next time on Daily FAFO.